we were just discussing the home demolition, for example, that takes place in the film. But actually, on my way to work at about 5 in the morning, I passed by a couple and their 6 children standing in front of the rubble of their freshly demolished home that had just been demolished by the Israeli military a few hours before. And off I was going to sort of reenact the scene. And I actually got out the car and ended up hugging the mother for about three minutes, a complete stranger, and both of us bawling our eyes out. So it was really, it took its toll, very difficult. And then, of course, you're always on edge. One evening we finished at 2 in the morning, shooting a scene in the heart of Nablus, only to wake up 4 hours later, and receive messages that the Israeli military had entered Nablus and blown up a house about 2 kilometers from where we were shooting. So you try to stay positive, you're trying to finish the film, but you really do have this reality unfolding around you that you're trying to do justice to in your film. So a lot of pressure, to be honest.
What was the reaction from locals as you're filming this film about their lived experiences?
Well, it was the locals as well as my cast and crew that are also many of them Palestinian.
Yes.
There's a sense of sort of real desire to make the film, of course. There's something empowering about having your story, created and up on the cinema screen, as it were. And at the same time, we had to engage the villagers and the locals, the Palestinians, sometimes to shoot, especially in areas B. As you know, the Israeli military have cut up the West Bank into areas A, B, and C. And when we're shooting in areas B, where there's a lot more of the military presence as well as illegal settlers, we engage the villagers to help us carry out certain scenes because, otherwise we might have been perceived as outsiders.